Cliff Notes. This mother placed a camera in her child's hair, and
In the hair.
her child,
Okay.
yeah, her child has special needs, and she put the camera in the baby hair, and the teacher, one of the male teachers, come to find out that he was beating up on this little boy while some of the other teachers left. And so the mother saw the video, pulled up to the school, and said, "Nah, the police on their way up here. He going to jail. He going to jail." Because you can't do that. She said, "Y'all been telling me my son is violent, he this and that, and I keep telling y'all at home he's not like this. And y'all swear up and down that my kid is like this. You swear up and down my kid is like this. So that's why I went on ahead and put this camera in there." So this is her talking about what happened with her child, and she with the father as well, and she's speaking about it.
With me, my son's father, James. I appreciate everyone being here.
And her child is autistic, nonverbal.
This all started because over the course of months, I was flooded with calls and complaints about my child's behavior. Behavior that was not typical, not normal, and not something as his parents we had ever seen in our sweet child. As his mother, I knew in my heart something was not right. I ordered a camera to be my son's eyes, his ears, his voice. I secretly hid the camera in his hair and sent him off to school on May 13th. And when I said I hid it, this is the camera I hid. So let's be clear. I stand before you, not just as a...
So yeah, she showed them. That's how I hid it. Matter of fact, it's in my hair. Boom. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Real dramatic with it.
So look, she did your report card. No, I didn't even show you the video where she was actually going off. But there is one more video that I want to show before we have the overall discussion, because my real question to all this is that we have cameras and so forth for schools, right? But the main deterrent for stuff like that is, well, I don't think I'm gonna show that video, but is we have security and stuff like inside the school. My question with some of this is that I don't like, maybe security is not set up in a way that we really need it to be. Maybe all cameras should be all throughout the school, because there's another video circulating where there was a kindergarten graduation and the parents is fighting at the kindergarten graduation over a seat. Like, you can't go nowhere in these schools. Yeah, they're fighting about a seat.
That's over a seat?
Mm-hmm.
Kindergarten seat where these kids ain't gonna sit down.
Kindergarten graduation. Something you supposed to do. Let's keep it a buck. Who failed in kindergarten? Who failed in pre-K? So we got to celebrate that with balloons and the whole thing? I'm going to let y'all see. I ain't even go to nobody preschool, baby. I went straight to kindergarten. So I'm trying to figure this out. So y'all fighting. The teachers is over here abusing the kids. You got kids pulling up, getting bullied, and stabbing and shooting everything else. Like, it's a lot going on. Do we think if there were, because it's very real with the Palantir and the surveillance, that the more this happens, the higher chance that you're going to have AI really in the classrooms, and not even just the classrooms, in, around, and throughout the school. Y'all keep playing.
It turns into a surveillance state at that point.
It's basically going to be jail.
It is true.
And honestly, in your average school, it usually is a camera in there, but
yeah, I went to a school that had metal detectors and all of that, right? Growing up. So
my daughter, I wish I could show y'all the footage of my daughter beating up a girl that was bullying her. They got all of that on camera. They wouldn't let me keep the footage though.
No, because there's another kid on the camera.
It was great. Oh, she whooped.
What?
Oh,
it was a bully.
She whooped all kind of ass.
Everything we taught her, brother. Oh, it was beautiful. The drag, the hit, no, it was really, it really happened. She got suspended. She got in trouble for it, but she wasn't bullied ever again. And my daughter's one of those girls that didn't want to fight, but you keep pressing that button. Yeah, it went there. It went there, but she didn't get bothered again after that.
So never went to a school with metal detector. I can tell you the one and only time I've ever went through one. We had a basketball game against the city school. Now I kind of knew there's a chance,
she was about
right?
To say inner city school. She was about to go there.
I was. But I seen it on like Sunset Park, right? I seen it on like other movies, but not in real life, right? So we pull up, and I'm like, man, this is real. They're like, put your bag up there. All the white girls up there. Oh my God, put it up there.
Right.
That's a true reenactment. I'm not even joking. They were scared. I'm like, we about to get dogged in this game. Y'all can't even make it through metal detectors. But that's the first time and only time I actually ever in a school had to go through that.
Like,
man, look, listen.
They won.
The craziest part is I had hurt my ankle, so I didn't even play in that game. I just saw them get mopped, boy. Jim, why can't you put your shoes on? Because they said I couldn't play today. Y'all need to play some defense. I don't know which. Arms up, something.
Is it arms up or against the wall? Which one are we doing here?
Listen, one of them girls ended up going to the WNBA. I'm not even joking with you. But what I'm saying is that at that moment when I went through that, I realized honestly how privileged we were, because I understood that was their normal. Everybody else around me, because like when I went through the metal detectors, everybody else in there, they look like me. They looking at me. So I'm trying not to be weird about it, but that's their normal. So we make kids in certain environments feel like that every day. My real question on this is maybe they should compare safety in those environments versus not. And if it's good enough for them, why is it not good enough for them?
It certainly should be mandated.
Bel Air Prep played Beverly Hills.
Right.
I wish. If that's the case, I definitely was Will Smith, because baby, I was not Hillary Banks. I promise you that. It was not that. It was not it over here.
Now look at her trying to regain a poor person's black card back.
I didn't say it was poor. Will wasn't. His mama wasn't poor. I don't think his mama was poor. He was running.
When Uncle Phil rich.
Yeah, he wasn't Uncle Phil rich. And also he had got in trouble. It wasn't because his mama was like, oh, I can't feed my son. Like it wasn't. He wasn't there because of that.
She ain't had that relocation paper.
Yeah, Will wasn't there. I'm not saying that Will wasn't there because he was poor. Like I don't think he ever said he just lived in a neighborhood that was not Bel Air.
One little fight, my mom got scared. Said, "You move with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air."
Bel Air, yeah. She didn't say.
I got some friends that happened with. I got a friend that mama had to send him off to a southern state when things got funky for him in the Midwest.
Listen, people do that with chicks all the time. Let them have a baby. They didn't ship the girl up out of there. Stop playing. Ain't got nothing to do with no money. You getting out of here. You gonna start
auntie and them. You down there with auntie and them ASAP.
Yeah, so it ain't got nothing to do with that. But that's my biggest my thing on this is we talk a little bit about AI, but we also talk about regulation. Should that be something that people as the constituents push? Like you don't do it just in this subset. Make it real time everywhere. You think kids will tighten up? Their parents can log in, see where they at for real?
No, well that only works.
Bathroom's about to be the club. Bathroom about to be the club in there.
No, that only work if parents are actually parenting. They gonna do that to try to say that some kid is doing something to my kid, or why is my kid sitting by themselves? And it'll just bring a whole new meaning to helicopter parent. Now it's Paul Blart parent, because they ain't gonna do nothing but surveil all the cameras.
Look, Jenny, I'm gonna need you to go take that Zadie and go chill.
I do that now because
You got other problems you need to
some of
worry
these
about now besides your
daycare
kids.
centers
really?
got cameras where you can be in all that. Yeah,
Man, you got schools with the impression of cameras, and half of the cameras don't even work.
don't work. Yeah,
It's just really props, you know. So it's really to scare the kids, scared straight program, if you will. I worked in a building like that.
Neon lights where secrets flow. Gem and Dame got the late night glow. The yacht squad rides where the shadows play. Talking true.